Thank God we made it. 2025 took me through there.
I remember it was those brown eyes. It took my heart by surprise. Could this be real? Because I dreamt you a chapter that I turned, and too good to be true was the way you made me feel. I needed you. I hope you can see.
I remember how you approached me.
What's up, y'all? Today is Sunday, December the 28th. We are currently at Piedmont Park, taking a walk. Going for a walk. My son has a new scooter for Christmas, so he wanted to go outside. So that's where we're at right now. By now, hopefully you watched the first vlog. That was my first vlog. So I think that was like a good icebreaker. Where is he? Oh, okay. But today has been pretty chill. Not much going on. I think this is like the most activity that we're doing. I gotta go grocery shopping a little bit later. It's too much, like it's too late in the evening or the afternoon. So I think I may just cook like something real simple. Nothing too much. Look at this view. That's pretty dope. Huh? I see. Let's go up to it real quick. What? He discovered the bell on his scooter, so now he has to let people know he's on the way. He's behind them. We're over here sitting on the bench watching the sunset. It's very nice. This is like my favorite part, favorite section. What was that? I bet it was like this is my favorite area section of the park right here. I actually always go over. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't know if I can zoom. I can't zoom in right now. That is crazy. Why can't I zoom in? But I go over there and chill. You know what? It doesn't even feel like December. We're like probably not a week into winter and it feels like spring. This is fake spring. Next week is gonna be in the 40s. I'm quite sure it is. What they got going on over there? It's like a security. but we're gonna sit here for a little while longer, enjoy the sunset, and then we do have to leave, so we can go to the grocery store, watch the sunset with us. Happy New Year. We are in Snellville, about to see the monks walk for peace. My son, this will be my first time, or this will be my son's first time actually seeing monks. But are they coming? Oh, they're coming. The monks walk for peace, and that was quite an experience. They was walking pretty fast, but it was wonderful. Hey, come on, baby. Stop. Wait a minute. Stop. All in it. Let me go back to my car and sign up for it. Thank you. We stopped by Dutch Bros. I was gonna stop by Starbucks. On our way home, but I saw this Dutch Bros instead, and we always give Starbucks our money. I want to try something different, so I got what I was going to get from Starbucks, which was a hot white chocolate mocha, and I got the white chocolate mocha, and then my son got the cupcake. Try opening it. Hold on 1 second, because I think they put sprinkles. Hold on. Okay, yeah, hold that for me. I think there's sprinkles in here. Oh, well, the sprinkles melted. This one's yours. The sprinkles melted already.
How do you know which one's mine?
Because this one says white C, which is white chocolate. And that one's yours. Yeah, the sprinkles already melted because it's so hot. Y'all are about to die, so we're gonna head home so I can try to catch up on some things. I don't know if I told y'all, today is New Year's Eve. It doesn't feel like New Year's Eve though. Oh, this is good.
No, it's just that the sprinkles melted off. I mean, no, the sprinkles just a bit like in it.
But you can taste it. You like yours? Is it hot? Is it too hot for you? This tastes better than the white chocolate mocha from Starbucks. Happy New Year, y'all. It is 2026. Thank God we made it. 2025 took me through there. It took me through there. But it was like a bad year, but it was just emotionally and mentally taxing. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the best. I'm just gonna blame it on 2020. Nothing has been right since 2020. Everything, I'm blaming it on 2020. I don't care. I feel like somehow it was some type of timeline shift 5 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. No, 6 years ago. It's 2026. My bad. But last night I didn't do much. Like, what did y'all do? I didn't do much last night. I stayed at home. There was a point where I felt like, felt left out on New Year's Eve festivities, because I have a kid. But I had the option to be kid free this New Year's. I was like, I'm good. And I wasn't kid free last year either. But my point is, what a blessing it is to bring in the new year at home. Unlimited food, unlimited drinks. I didn't drink last night, but still, unlimited drinks. You have control over the playlist. You get to go watch fireworks, depending on where you live. You get to go watch fireworks outside. You don't have to worry about beating the traffic. You don't have to worry about the crazies and people driving recklessly and stuff. And what that is a blessing to bring in the new year at home, hopefully for you in a peaceful way. I brought mine in a peaceful way. I watched the Change Church New Year's the watch service. I think it's called the watch service. Last night. So I brought in the new year doing that. One thing I've started doing, I think it's I guess it's a tradition. I haven't realized it, but I guess it's a tradition. I like the last around 11:45, I will start journaling and just journal into the new year, and then I get to a stopping point where I would just pray. Walking around my place praying. Last night I went to my son's room. I prayed over him. Prayed over myself, my family, my friends, and it just felt so intense because I'm hearing the fireworks and then the music playing from the church service. I'm getting a little tad bit emotional, but and just going to that deep prayer and stuff. It felt good to just bring in the new year that way, and not to say I would never go out for New Year's Eve, but I mean I don't have to. And plus, that's when people decide they want to just act crazy on New Year's Eve. I don't know what it is. Grow up. But today, my son and I want to go get some breakfast. We plan to go to First Watch. I hope they're open. They should be open, hopefully. So we're going to go to First Watch, and then I'm supposed to be kid free. At least today. I don't know about tomorrow, but at least this evening I'm going to be kid free. So I'm not doing much. I am going to come back home and plan out my goals. I want to try a Google Sheet or a Notion, to put it somewhere. I also want to get a calendar as well. I want to be able to track my habits. I want to, what I visualize is something like goals, the how to's, and the habit tracker type thing. I know I can do all this on my phone, but to have it in front of me will work best. I put things in my calendar, my reminder, but I am a paper and pen girl. I'm a notebook. I'm a composition girl, the composition notebook girl. So I have to have these things written down, especially this year where I'm I just need to do something different. I need these things in front of me. So I may go to the store and buy a board. I don't know. That part I don't have figured out. But what I will tell you is some of my goals and how I plan to achieve them. That's I can at least tell you that. How I'm going to format it and lay it out on something visually, I don't know yet. But since January 1st, today falls on a Thursday, I'm going to start my goals on Monday. I tried my best to start, which I kind of did start, ahead of time. But you know, it's the holidays, so I'm gonna do my fresh start come Monday. So I will tell y'all about those goals soon. Y'all being nosy. Anyway, y'all tell y'all about those goals later. But right now, I'm going to get ready to leave out. I don't know what I'm going to wear. I don't have a big closet. I have a regular degular apartment. I just want to tell y'all that. A regular degular um, non-luxury apartment. It's just regular degular. Now, not a dig at luxury apartment because I want a luxury apartment. But pretty much I'm saying, there's nothing to see here. My closet is small, but I guess I can. Let's see. Ouch. This is what I plan on wearing. I can at least show y'all what I plan on wearing. Let me move this. Give me a second. This is a sweater because it's cold outside. This is a sweater I bought from Old Navy. It was on clearance. And I bought these Calvin Klein shoes from Ross last week. I realized like I don't have any dark brown shoes, boots or anything. I don't know why. That's just so odd to me. I don't know why I have more shoes here, and then I have shoes on the floor, and then I have like a little shoe bag. But yeah, so depending on if it's cold or not, it is cold. You know what, y'all? I forgot to put oh my God. I washed clothes last night and I forgot to put my clothes in the dryer. So I don't know what I'm going to wear. I have pants, but these are, I want them to be kind of long. These pants are not long. I guess we'll figure it out. It'll be something regular. Just like some regular, probably these jeans, just jeans I got from H&M. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go because my son and I were both hungry, and I will see y'all shortly. Josh and I checked in at First Watch for brunch. You don't want to hold my hand?
My hand is cold.
Huh?
My hand is cold.
My hand is cold. All right, Joshua and I checked in at First Watch. It's like a 25-minute wait, so we're just gonna go walk around in the area that we're in. The weather isn't too bad today. Like, it's cool outside, but it's not as cold as it was yesterday. Like, I could stand to wear this sweater. The wait is 25 minutes. You think you'll be okay? Or you want a little snack? He want a snack. Mommy, I want a snack. Look at him. But it is a nice day. We're going to go into Whole Foods. Oh, it's very dark right here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go into Whole Foods and get him like a quick little snack. Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to this camera. See, part of me just wish I would have bought just a not regular degular, but like an actual camera rather than the extra Muse, which is, like I said in my last vlog, it is like the twin to the DJI Osmo Pocket. I just can't get with the gimbal nor the joystick. I be fighting for my life. But we're about to go into Whole Foods real quick. we finished our breakfast, brunch, lunch. We finished our lunch at First Watch, and I go to First Watch not like all the time, but you know, been multiple times. And I think this visit wasn't the best. It took us an hour almost to get my son's pancake and bacon, and I got the market hash, which was basically just like a veggie hash. It took like almost an hour, and it doesn't take that long. You know, I do try to consider, like, when I do try to consider, you know, if they're busy, just in general, like with places, like if it takes a long time, like if they're busy or whatnot. I think it would have been better had our waitress would have like gave us like, hey, you know, your food will be out in X amount of time, sorry for the delay. She noticed that we kept looking for her and she's like, oh, I see that you're looking. She said your food is coming out, but you know, it's like, why do we have to look for you? You should like let us know what's up. She wasn't, I mean, she was nice, but she didn't like really come to our table like that for real, not a whole lot. But I still left her a tip. Like, you have to have like very awful service for me to not leave a tip, even though her service wasn't the best. Still left her a tip. I am looking for a calendar, and I know I should have bought this stuff, you know, I don't know, weeks ago, but I didn't. We're gonna go to Home Goods, Five and Below, and TJ Maxx. I wanted to go to Walmart, but back in September, August, my son had a very bad experience at Walmart, a traumatic experience at Walmart. So he doesn't feel, he's not ready to go back to Walmart. So I respect his wishes, because what we experienced was pretty scary. So ideally, that's where I would go, but we're gonna go to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and Five and Below, or Target. Like, how do y'all feel about Target? I used to work at Target when I was in high school, and Target girl down. I still know my Target my team member number as well. And that has been like over 20 years, I want to say. I cannot say that I have not been to Target since last year. I have, but I haven't been going as often as I used to. Child, I used to go to Target every other day for anything. For anything. Oh, these planes are taking off, Josh. You see them? Mm-hmm. That looks like a little remote airplane. That's a small airplane. All right, we're near an airport. All right, so we're gonna go in here. I gotta stay focused and not try to shop for anything else. Come on, baby. Let's see, what did he say? Hold on a second. Oh, what size are these? A 9. Oh, a 10. Y'all. Oh no. I came here for a planner, not for some shoes. Have to try these on. I did not come here for no shoes. This is not what I came here for. I mean, they are cute. Must stay focused. I need something with a habit tracker. This is what I want. These are, yeah. Let's see. To do. Oh, this has a habit tracker. Let's see. Let me show y'all. This has a habit tracker. It's just like 3 habit trackers. But for my goals, maybe I can generalize the habits, like worked out. That's one habit. And the second habit is study for my CAPM. And then the third habit is like another goal. I think I may get this. You good, Josh? Let me look. I don't think I'm gonna get those shoes. Because I didn't come here for that. As I'm over here. Look at that stuff. Dreamy vanilla. Silky dreamy vanilla. It smells like you know, that hospital smell. Oh, this one has a habit tracker too.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really gon' cost. I'm trying to get these ends, build empires with my friends. I'm about handling my business. No time for stress over bush. You think success is an option? I'm trying to get this poppin' like woo. Big moves, my rules. Y'all heavy on the tweeting. I'll disappear a whole season like woo. Who said they looking for me? I'ma make you wait for it. Spend a few racks on a shopping spree. Yeah, I'ma make you pay for it. Tell them give it to me when I want it, please. Wait tight on our leg for it. Countdown for me. 12, 11, 10, 9. Eat that, I'ma make you wait for it. On my time. Yeah, I'ma make you pay.
Alright, I'm back. I just finished out writing I wrote out my Q1 goals. I have 2026 goals, but right now I just want to focus on Q1 goals. Earlier I mentioned to y'all that I need to do something different. I don't know if you're like me, but like you do the same, you try to do things the way that you think is worked best, and it just ain't working. So this is me just giving an attempt of trying something different. Instead of just having all these goals and completing them by December 31st, I want to do a 12-week year-ish. Like I said, I haven't read the book. Maybe I should go read the book to be, to have my goals more defined. But with the help of Chastity, that's what I call her, I made my goals, I guess, like a SMART goal or whatnot, and I put a why behind my goals. Let me get my other folder. Alright, this is like my notebook that I write things in. Just random stuff in this notebook. I have other notebooks the same way. One thing I do want to share before I go into this, I wrote this. I forgot when I bought this book. Let me see. Okay, last year. So obviously I haven't written like a lot of stuff in here, but this still is like my little thought dump, my thought process book, my brain dump book, whatever you want to call it. But I came across this prayer. I think it was like on TikTok. I don't know the young lady's name. This is like obviously 2 years ago, but it says, God, reignite the focus and the passion I almost let go. Remove the fatigue and mental anguish that is in my way of getting things done on a day like today. That's preventing me from being productive. That's like a good little prayer or reminder. So yeah, I have that in the front of my book. But I wrote my plans a little more detailed here, and one thing I want to do differently is have my goals in pillars, like life pillars. One being career and business, health and wellness, finances, a spiritual pillar. I haven't thought all my pillars just yet. I haven't thought all of them, but I don't want to like create too many. But the goals I do have for the first quarter, I do have them in pillars. So yeah, so I guess what I need to write this down as I'm thinking. So of course the health and wellness. Relationships, and that's like all relationships, romantic, platonic, family relationships. I'm grouping that in here. 3 is finances. Child, I can't spell. 4 is career and business. 5. So I would like to move later on this year, and I don't know if that should be like an environment pillar, like personal / environment. I don't know. I don't know what to call that pillar right now. I'll think of something. There's like more pillars, spiritual pillars. And I'm not gonna put spiritual pillars, I'm not gonna put that like as a goal. I think that's something that should be like I guess it is a goal, but something that is like a daily habit, such as, spending time with God, 10, 15, however many minutes you got, spending time with God, being, grounded, reading the Bible, prayer time, going to church, watching church services. So I think that will go into the spiritual pillar. I don't have it as like a goal because I want to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. I think there's something I need to just build into my routine. I don't know if that makes sense. But I'm not saying like I'm not making God as a goal. I am making God as a goal. It's just that I think that should be like something that I need to be doing like daily, spending 10, 20 minutes however long with God, like putting that like in my morning routine. And like I said, depending on, I guess that is a goal. yeah, it's a goal. It's a goal. But I guess these are like my three big goals. But having a better relationship is with God is a big goal as well. It's a priority goal. And I have been, like, part of my morning routine, I feel like I'm rambling, but part of my morning routine is to read the Bible. I actually have a really nice Bible I bought a couple months ago. I'm getting sidetracked, but I want to show y'all my Bible. I bought this Bible on Amazon, and I'll link it for y'all. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful. I bought it a couple of months ago. And I've been reading it. Child, as you get older, your sight tends to go downhill. And bad enough that my sight hasn't been the best all my life. But here's the font is kind of small, but I'm still reading it. I'm still, marking the things I need to mark in here. But it's such a beautiful Bible. And another thing is journaling. That's part of my morning routine. Not every morning, but I journal as well. Just a nice journal. I don't follow any prompts or anything. I just write. There's some mornings where I try to do like a stream of conscious and just write whatever is on my mind. And then there's times where I do intentional writing, however I feel. But I think what I try to do, if I'm doing stream of conscious, I make note in it just so I go back and say, you bugging, like what was going on this day? So when it says stream of conscious, I know like, okay, these things just like flowing from my mind. Or, whomever that read my journal, as an archive many years ago, they'll know that these are just thoughts that are just coming out of my mind, from my mind, as soon as I woke up that morning. But these are my spiritual goals I have been doing. I need to be consistent with them, but having a better relationship with God is a top priority for 2026. Back to my goals. My first goal is this is how I'm writing it. It's more like a statement. My first goal, I will secure a. Oh wait, no, I don't want to share that one. That is a goal, but okay. So here's one thing. Some of these goals are dependent on another goal. Like, I gotta do A in order to do B. I gotta do B in order to do C. So I have an overall goal, but I don't want to say it just yet. But I will say that there's an A to get to the B, if that makes sense. So, where is? Okay, here you go. Here you go, right here. Okay, what's fuzzy? All right. Here's the first goal. I will pass the CAP-M exam for my certification on January the 17th, 2026 by reviewing Andrew Ramadal's course on Udemy, reviewing my Google project management notes, doing the practice questions on the Pocket Prep. That's an app that I have on my phone. Y'all about to die soon. Let me go through this real quick. Oh my God. How am I going to do this? How am I going to achieve that goal? I am going to study 60 to 90 minutes a day on the Andrew Ramadal course, the Pocket Prep questions, doing the prep questions, which is like 20 questions per day. I can do 10, that's the minimum. But do 20 questions per day. And it's highly recommended for you to take a mock exam, because the exam is 3 hours long. It's 180 questions. And y'all just say a prayer for me, please, because I can't even be still for that long. So I am going to do a practice exam this Sunday. Am I ready for this practice exam, this mock exam? Probably not, but I need to build that muscle, for this exam on the 17th. And my why, when I pass the exam, this will open up doors of opportunity for, for career or business advancements that is fulfilling. And then I have an income amount stated in that why as well. My second goal is I will lose 20 pounds by March 31st, 2026 by exercising 30 to 45 minutes a day, at least 3 to 4 times a day, specifically on the days I work from home. My work from home days, they change every week, so that would vary, but Saturday needs to be like my non-negotiable workout day, so that would make 3 to 4 times a week. And by improving my daily eating habits. My eating habit has been trash. It has been garbage, so bad. And here's the thing, I don't know if y'all watched my last vlog. I used to be a trainer back in the day, and I know what to do. But like I said in that vlog, I've gotten older, and doing those things I used to do, like in my 20s and 30s, they're not really working like that for real. And also, one of the things to lose weight, the secret is to have a made-up mind. I used to like get asked that question all the time, like, what did you do? Like, what's the secret? The secret is you got to have a made-up mind. That's legit what it is with anything. You have a made-up mind, you will get it done. And then just getting, I don't want to say addicted to the results, but you're once you see those results coming in, you want to go harder. You want to, stay consistent. So how am I going to do that? Did I put my how on here? Well, I guess I did kind of say my how, which was, exercising 3 to 4 times a week, 30 to 45 minutes. I need to focus on protein. I need to, chat said 120 grams of protein per day. And I think it's like 3 to 4 palms of food, of protein. So protein, veggies, and then carbs. I have PCOS, so I do have to focus on my protein. Child, I've been having PCOS since my 20s, and I think I finally had like a regular, consistent cycle that I do have. I used to didn't have a consistent cycle, but as I've gotten older, I'm getting like that more belly fat. I've always had kind of like belly fat or whatnot, but so that's why I'm focusing on protein. One is, because I need protein, but also because I have PCOS. And how am I going to measure this goal? I'm going to track my weight on Sundays. And the goal is to lose 5 pounds a month. And that's my why, is just, to support my overall health. And hopefully to stop this back pain that I have. Child, my back has been hurting me, oh my gosh, consistently. And then I plan to move. I would like to move. Now, I'm not moving in this first quarter, but I want to prep to move. I'm speaking into existence. I am moving in the last bit of second quarter, going into the third quarter. Yeah. So I want to prepare. I tried to move last year and it was kind of like not like a last minute thing, but I wasn't really preparing. I just wasn't, you know. I decided I wanted to move last year. I think I guess I had enough time, but I just wasn't like really preparing. Now I want to actually prepare. All right, so that goal is in these 12 weeks, I would actively prepare for my move by my move out date, my renewal date, by researching apartments in my, in neighborhoods I want to, live in, and by decluttering my space. And how am I going to do that? I mean, it's obvious, you're going to travel or go into these neighborhoods, walk around, scope out, the area, use apartment apps, go on apartment tours, and what else? Now, in my how I'm going to do that is my how. But as far as the decluttering, that's my preparation now to move. So I want to declutter one area per weekend. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that. But we're gonna see. All right. So the goal is to declutter one space in my apartment or one area in my apartment, like on a Saturday. Like for example, I have a linen closet that has turned into other randomness. I have my, my washcloths and towels in there, but like the other shelves have like random things. I need to declutter that. And also like the junk drawers. Child, I want to declutter that anyway. That's a whole other topic. But also like decluttering. I decluttered my closet, but I could probably, do like another round again. Decluttering my storage, my son's closet. He has a ton of clothes. Decluttering my laundry. My space isn't big, but I do have things in here that could be, probably thrown away or given away. Those are my 3 main goals. Again, my relationship with God, that is a main goal as well. I just feel like I need to just do that, not plan it on paper, but just do it as part of my morning routine. And not just saying, just having time with God only in the morning. You have time with God throughout the day. You pray throughout the day or whatever. Also, another goal of mine, which isn't in this book right here, but I do have it as a habit tracker, is to go to bed by 11 p.m. And I'm telling y'all this as it is 11:10 p.m. But I don't have to work. I don't have to go back to work until Tuesday. I've been off from Wednesday, December 30th. I go back to work on January the 5th. No, January the 6th. So, I get a pass. I don't have to work. I'm good. Anyway, that is I think with going to bed a decent time, that will help in other areas in my life, such as being more focused and more alert, having more motivation, helping me to lose weight, being more, alive and, awake in the morning, to have a decent morning routine. So my habit trackers I have is study the CAP-M and do the prep questions, and work out on my designated days, and go to bed before 11 p.m. The going to bed before 11 p.m. that's something that I need to do, because I'm childish. Like, why am I going to bed so late at night sometimes? Why am I going to bed at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock? Who knows? But I do know what the culprit is, though, is doom scrolling. That's another thing. All these things like I do. All these things. Yeah, I need to cut back on my phone as well. I do use Opal, OPAL. That is an app that Hold on. Let me see if I can try to show y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's using the face track. I don't like this face tracker. Let's see, go up. Subject loss. My bad, y'all. Wait, now my head is cut off. I keep telling y'all, this camera is whipping my butt. Let me show y'all my camera. I'm getting off topic, but let me show y'all my real deal, my girl. This is my camera right here. I need to put my lens back on her, but this is my Nikon Z5. This is Z5, child. What? Yeah, my Z5. This is an 50 millimeter that's on here. I have more control on this bad boy than this small thing. That's because I know this camera. I'm still trying to get familiar with this one. But I also don't feel comfortable vlogging on this camera because it is, you know, kind of big. Not the lens, like I'll get like a wider lens. But I will say that for my talking videos, I may just start using this camera for my talking videos. But anyway, that's like another side note. Also, I just want to put my disclaimer out there, y'all. I talk a lot and I ramble. I get off topic. So if that's your jam, then we should be besties. But I feel like this should be a separate video, and I think I may still do like a separate video about these goals. And what I'm doing is with this calendar, like I said, it's just a basic calendar. It's not really detailed. I can't even link it, you know, because I bought it from TJ Maxx. Y'all know how TJ Maxx is. But I just made space to put like my goals and, you know, my measurable success and my to-dos and my daily plans. I haven't wrote in my workout days because I don't have my work schedule for next week just yet. So I'll have that schedule on Friday. So once I get on Friday, then I'll plug in my workout days. I'm dead ass serious, y'all. I am 190 right now. And it's not that I haven't been 190 before, but this 190 don't feel good. Like it don't feel good. And it looks different. It don't look good. And then it's not going to the right places either. Get this weight off of me, please. But I hope I went over everything. I'm trying to keep it simple for the sake of me. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant, because I don't want to overcomplicate it, because, you know, I wear multiple hats and I don't want anything that's, you know, even more complicated and it's going to take time. But I will say another thing I want to do in 2026 is having maybe like reflection days on Sundays. I forgot to mention, on Sundays I want to keep my day as low effort as possible. I try my best, but you know, life be life, and it's not always a perfect Sunday. But Sundays I want to do the bare minimum if possible. I want to move my grocery shopping days to Saturdays if possible. And if I do have to go grocery shopping on Sunday, I need to start doing it in the morning and not at 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's still things I need to work on in 2026 that, you know, I still have other goals, but those 3 goals I've mentioned, or those are like my big goals that's gonna like push me towards other things. But I have financial goals, which I feel like I'm going to plug those in as I go along, or I can start in Q2. Okay, this camera's about to die, but I feel like I'm rambling with y'all right now. It is late. I do need to get ready to go to bed. Tomorrow, I'm kid free, by the way. Tomorrow, I want to get my nails done because they look really busted, and like my cuticles are awful. I actually have a gel nail kit, and I would do my own nails, but my cuticles do not look good right now. So I need to go get at least a manicure, maybe get the SNS. That's what I may get, and I need to get a pedicure as well. So that's what I plan on doing tomorrow, and maybe this weekend I need to do something with my hair as well. I don't know if I want to do a twist out or I think I'm about to die. I don't know if I want to do a twist out or a silk press. Okay, so I'm still debating on which one I want to do, but I'm about to go to sleep, go take a shower obviously, and then go to sleep. But I hope that your New Year day was a great day. Mine was pretty chill. I mean, I didn't do too much. I think New Year is like a big deal. It's still a big deal, but just take it easy. Just take it easy. I think, as you mature, certain things, I'm trying to put too much pressure on myself about certain things, such as, oh my gosh, I gotta have New Year plans and whatever. Child, it's just a blessing to be alive, and that is the plan. Anyway, y'all have a good night.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out, you stop caring about it. Don't let your hair get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall. Sometimes you fall. Precious cargo, be careful with my heart, oh. Say I'm not sensitive, but I can sense if it's right for me. Don't let your hair get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall.
Hey y'all, I am about to finally get my nails and toes done. I've been at home all day. I did my part of my morning, I filmed part of my morning routine, and I cleaned up and kind of lounged around a little bit. Y'all, I forgot what day. Y'all know how between Christmas and New Year's, it's like a whole weekend. It's just like it just runs together. So I forgot like what day it was, but today's Friday and I was off today, and I don't go back to work until Tuesday. And I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my gosh, like I gotta go to work in a couple of days, which I'm thinking today is, I don't know what day, but it feels like I have to go to work on Monday and I don't. So I don't feel as rushed, and I'm still kid free. So I am going to get this mani and pedi. I got a smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. I'm going to probably go to the grocery store and probably get some salmon and a salad, because I'm so tired of eating out. I've ran out of my options for eating out. And I'm tired of spending money. And I need some new pillows, so I may go over to Home Goods and look at, buy some pillows. Honestly, I probably need to go, I need like some really firm like memory foam pillows. But I'm gonna go to Home Goods and see what they have first and then decide from there. But we're gonna go inside and go pick a color. I may do like a bubblegum pink color, and just that's like I usually go for like bubblegum pink or like a coral orange type color. I stay between those two, around those two, but I do go out, you know, outside of those two colors. But yeah, let's go. It's raining right now, a little bit of sprinkling, but it's all good. I mean, it's not pouring down, so I'll survive. And I need to do my hair anyway, so we will be all right. And I brought my sandals with me, because I don't want to wear their sandals. They're little they're little slippers. So I be what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go over the project management course I've been studying. I'm going to listen to that course while I am getting my nails and toes done, or do something like the pocket prep questions. Just trying to stay productive while I'm out and about, because really I need to be at home. But because I have, you know, the app on my phone, I should be okay. But let's go inside and get our nails and toes done. The space is so tight in here. I gotta stay focused because I really, oh, here we go. I really want to go to the candles. This is kind of heavy. This cushion. These are Martha Stewart pillows.